Hello everyone. I wanted to do a video kind of showing some of the differences and similarities in the interlabial pads or the labia pads that I have been making. So I'll kind of go through just some like points for different ones. So these are up on my shop. These are what I would consider the light days. So this is just two sheets of, actually it's three, but it's very thin, as you can see. And the way you can wear these is you can have them tucked in like so. You can do these quite easily, folded in half and still tucked in. There's just a billion different ways. You can roll them up. You can do pretty much any shape that will fit for your anatomy. This will mold to because it's so thin. So these are great for just the lighter days, or if you don't have a super heavy flow, these are great. They're also great for being stacked. So you can see them stacked like this. So that is like the teardrop shape, I guess, in the light days. So then we have what I would consider a regular, pull these out. So these have got 4 layers altogether, but the middle layers are thicker, made of a different thicker cotton. So these have a little bit of squish to them. They're definitely thicker than the lights. These you can wear the same way. On my heavy days, I will layer 3 of these and tuck them in. Now, I have very thick thighs and not super small, you know what I mean? So even if I do 3 and I tuck them in, I still don't have to wear underwear. They do not go anywhere for me. Now, not everybody's body is shaped the same way, but I can definitely wear up to 3 of these without any underwear at all. So yes, you can wear them with thongs. Yes, you can wear them with even like boxers if you have a body shape that will hold this many. But even if you're doing just one, I would say it's probably going to stay put. If things are really tiny down there, then maybe you might want to consider wearing a thong or some underwear underneath it, just to kind of hold it in place since there is no closure. But that is one way that I have used them, and I'm very simple with it. I just use them folded in half. I don't get fancy, but you definitely can. So that is one of these. These are completely scrap fabric, like most of these are. The Halloween theme, like skull ones, I bought some of that fabric on sale firsthand, but the majority of everything is recycled. This entire set is scraps from different people's projects that they've all handed down to me over the years. I've been collecting fabric. I've been sewing for 10 years now. So I have a lot of scrap fabric. I don't get rid of anything, and it results in me just having a ton of stuff. And then of course I buy new stuff and people give me new stuff. So that would be in a bag. I've started making these drawstring bags to go with the pads. I just didn't feel right charging $30 without having something extra, and especially I want people to feel like these are a great option if you don't like your period, if you don't like having a cycle, if you are a trans man and you have your cycle, maybe you don't dislike it, but you just want a little bit more discretion. There are so many different reasons why someone could use pads, and I really like the idea of bringing a drawstring bag into the picture so that no one has to worry about them being recognizable as pads. Because if you saw this in someone's bag, chances are you're not going to guess that this is reusable pads. So I thought that was fun. As you can see, it's pretty secure because I did two, one on each side, but it's nice and deep in there. Most of these are all cotton, but I don't put that on the label because since they're secondhand, I don't know for sure if it's got some sort of blend in it as well. And I know people have allergies and things, so I would never want to claim that if I'm not 100% sure. Another thing with these is they may shrink depending on the way that you wash them. I wash mine in hot water, so that does mean I get some shrinkage, and then I dry with hot water as well. So that is kind of how I do it. And the bag itself, the drawstring bag, is washable. So you can wash them for sure. I'll be honest, I kind of just put my dirty pads in the same one with my clean ones. I'm not like weird about germs, but you definitely can get a wet bag, or do something like this. Use a dog's poop bag to put, like, anything really you could think of to put the dirty ones in, you can. Here's another one. This one I freaking am in love with. So this is one of the fabrics that I did buy firsthand. It was on like super sale, so I got it. But the inside's all recycled, and then you can see these pads. I'm in love. So this is really dark blue, and then it's got that Halloween. They're tarot cards, but they're definitely very Halloweenish on them. Now this is the size I would call large. It's the same thickness. I've got the same layers and the same material on the inside, but these are shaped as a heart, as you can see. I thought they were super fun and another great way to be discreet. If you don't want the traditional pad look, if I saw these at someone's bathroom, I would never in a million years guess that this was a pad. Oh my goodness, my kitty. So that is one of the kind of nice things about having the heart shape. Another thing is I really like that it comes down further in case I'm having more clots. Sometimes when you have a clot, it will kind of, land here, and then it's a much slower absorption with the blood that comes around it. So I like this style of having them. You can do all the same, like the rolls with these. You can do it all kinds of ways. You can even do like a threefold situation. Super cute. These are like a larger size. This is probably the largest size that I make. They're significantly larger, but I just think they're so cute. So I've got those, and these are $5 more because if you can see in comparison, everything is bigger. There's more material, and the bag is bigger. And this fabric I did actually spend money on, so I nearly break even with as many things as I buy and the amount of time. I spend so much time on these. But these are super cute. I love this one. These are more of just completely 100% recycled. The bag and the pads, just a bunch of different scrap fabrics that I thought were really, really cute. And I'm not going to go through every single one, but we've got these. This is the medium-sized heart. So it's the same thickness and everything. It's just not as wide. And those are super cute. And then I do want to show these. I guess I'll show all of these. They're not all the ones I have, but they're the ones I brought over. Again, this is like the medium size. But these are what I would consider heavy for an interlabial pad. Now, they're not the same as a regular pad. So if you have an incredibly heavy flow, I would not recommend just wearing one of these and expecting it to last more than like an hour or two, depending on your flow. But these are a great option for adding with a pad, backup for tampon or a cup of some kind if you're having a heavy flow and want to like use these. But as far as an interlabial pad goes, these are pretty sturdy. I think I ended up putting 6 layers all together in these, and you can see it's actually like pretty thick. These you can't do as much with just because it is thicker, but you can still do some shapes, get creative with it. So that is just like a little overview. I wanted to go a little more in depth than I did in the last video to answer some of the questions that I've been getting online. And I'm sure there will be more questions that I haven't thought to answer. So feel free to comment or inbox me. I'm happy to answer any questions. I'm really excited about these. I am going to have probably my trans meta talk about their experience with these because I made these for them. Back when they did have a period, they don't anymore. But when they did, they used these and seemed to really, really like them. So I'll do like a little video of that so you can hear firsthand from a trans person how these worked out. But for my male alter, Adam, he's really the only guy that fronts at the moment. I have some pads kind of like with these in mind. It's not this material, but something similar for when he fronts and we're having a period. I don't know. I think just little things like that can make a really big difference for somebody. But I hope you all enjoy very much. And I love being able to make these as someone who can't work a traditional job. Due to my mental health, this is a fun way for me to, save the planet, be there for queer people and intersex people and really anybody who bleeds and would like these. And I don't know, I just love them, and I'm really excited that I get to share them with people. And yeah. So definitely leave comments for more questions or anything. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day or evening. Bye.